In this video, we're going to show you 5 techniques on how to patch marine grade canvas like Sunbrella or Sattler marine grade. The first technique is to sew on a patch on both sides of the damaged area. The second is patch on one side. The third is simply tear aid. The fourth is tear aid and a patch. And then finally, SunPatch. Most popular with canvas makers is to place a patch on both sides of the canvas. We're going to show you how. Using the tempered cutting glass and also the Sailrite edge hot knife, we're going to cut our patch to size. The patch must be at least 1 inch larger than the damaged area around all sides. Using a hot knife seals the edge of the canvas and keeps it from unraveling. Obviously, this technique requires you to have some scrap fabric that matches the canvas that you'll be repairing. You can use either a 1/4 inch or a 3/8 inch seam stick for canvas that's available from Sailrite to base this patch in place so it doesn't move when you take it to the sewing machine and sew. Removing the paper reveals the glue on the sew ready seam stick for canvas. It is always a good idea to match the weave of the patch with the weave of the damaged area so that the sun reflects in the same manner, revealing basically similar colors. With the patch basted in place, we're going to take a small hand needle and insert it at each one of the 4 corners of this patch so we know exactly where to place the patch on the underside of the damaged area. So we're going to use a chalk pencil here to mark where that pin came through. We'll do this for all 4 corners. Placing the bottom patch directly over top of the top patch is a necessary step to get your stitch close to the edge. We've obviously cut a second patch with a hot knife to prevent raveling of the edge for the underside as well. Now that all 4 corners are marked with the chalk, we can place a second patch on this side using the Sew Ready seam stick for canvas and baste it in place. This means these patches will not easily move around. Next, we'll take this to the sewing machine and we'll use a Tex 90 thread, and we're going to use it in black so you can see the threads. And we're going to put the LSZ in zigzag mode with about a 4mm stitch length. We'll start sewing at one of the corners and do a little bit of reversing here to lock the stitch in place, and we want to sew very close to the raw edge of the canvas. As you sew to the next corner, keep your needle buried in the fabric assembly, lift the presser foot and rotate the fabric and sew down the next leg, doing this all around the perimeter until you reach the end. If the repair were performed on a very large piece of fabric, you'd have to twist the fabric around as you sew along each leg. And here is that patch. You can see the stitch is very close to the edge as we intended on both the front and the back side. Nice! For the next approach, we'll attach a patch on only one side and then sew around the damaged area. Here's the damaged area. We're measuring around the damaged area so that we can cut it out, because if you leave it in there, it'll likely unravel since only one side is covered. We'll be using the Sailrite edge hot knife, and this is the precision cutting foot and blade, and we're going to remove the foot portion so that we can do this small opening a little bit easier, and we'll use it on top of the tempered cutting glass. This will seal the edge of the cut. Now we're centering that damaged area with the size of the patch by placing dots on the left and the right and the top and the bottom so that we can center that patch directly over the cutout area of our damaged location. So now the damage is exactly in the center of our patch. We'll sew around the perimeter of this patch with zigzag or straight stitches, and then we'll sew around the cutout that we just made as well. Here we did not show sewing around the patch because we've done that already, but here we're finishing up sewing around the damaged area. So this is one technique of patching a damaged area. It is not as professional as the first approach where we placed a patch on both the top side and the bottom side, but it will last just as long as the other one. It just has more stitching, as you can see. Our next approach is using tear aid. Terrade is extremely sticky. It's almost like a scotch tape for your damaged area. Type A is used for canvas and type B is for vinyl applications. We're going to use type A because this is a Sattler marine grade fabric, or it could be a Sunbrella marine grade fabric. We're going to cut it to size, and the patch should be at least 1 inch around the damaged area. This is obviously much larger than that. It's a good idea to round the corners. That prolongs the life of the patch by not having a sharp corner. Now, when you separate the backing paper, do not let the sticky Terrade touch itself, or you'll have a real difficult time. So I peel up a corner, and then I start that corner with the damaged area in the center, and I carefully pull the backing as I apply it to my canvas to repair the damaged area. Now, the issue with using Terrade is, as you can see in shiny light, it does show up kind of like a scotch tape or a packing tape, but it is UV resistant, it stretches a little bit, and is a very aggressive tape that will actually stick on your canvas application as long as it's been cleaned, if it's dirty, for years and years. Now, our patch has a hole in the middle, so that's not great, but it will not rip anymore by using Terrade like this. If your damaged area shows a hole like ours does, you can cut excessive canvas material, if you have it, and cover the hole. Now, I wouldn't use a hot knife because the edges of this would appear slightly burnt, so I just use scissors. And then I put seam stick for canvas, 1/4 inch on the back side, so that I can hold it in place, so I don't have to worry about it moving when I put my Terrade on top of this. The Terrade will keep the edges from unraveling. And then I apply my Terrade, and now we have a patch that will last for years on top of our canvas, and we have that hole, whether it be small or large, covered. And this is a great way to repair it. However, the Terrade does show up in the sun kind of like a packing tape, even though it's extremely aggressive, unlike packing tapes. There we go. Nice. Now, for the next approach, which I think is a pretty good approach, we're going to use Terrade yet again to basically reinforce our damaged area, and then a patch on top of that, which will be sewn. So instead of applying a patch to both the top side and the bottom side, I've cut some Terrade type A for canvas, and I'll peel back the backing just as we did before and place it on top of our damaged area, which basically prevents it from unraveling and expanding and so forth. So instead of sewing around a damaged area like we showed in the second approach, this basically does the same thing. Ooh, that's almost not going down flat, but I got it to go down flat. Now we can place a patch on top of that, hiding the Terrade, which is a little bit visible, especially when it's in the sun. On the bottom side, if you have any unraveling, take some scissors and trim it away. Any excess raveling that is up against the Terrade will be reinforced by it. It will not ravel any more than that. Now, if you have a hole, that's not a big deal either, because technically this patch that you place on one side will be covered. So if you have to cut out any fabric, you could still use the same approach, and then we sew around the perimeter. So this is Terrade with a patch. I'm trying to pull open the damaged area, and I can't do it by pulling to the left and the right. And then our final approach is the SunPatch. The only problem with the SunPatch is there are only a few colors available. Now, SunPatch is probably my favorite patch process, but again, only primary colors are available. So I cut my patch to at least 1 inch around the entire perimeter of our damaged area and around the corners. And then you can use an iron set to about 220 degrees and peel off the backing and then apply it. Now, if it isn't applied in the right spot, it's not exceptionally tacky yet until it's heated and pressed. So this is a patch that requires heat and pressure to permanently affix it to your canvas application, as you can see we're doing here. Now, we have a full extensive video on how to use this on the product, and I highly recommend you watch that, because this is just a short snippet of using SunPatch. Well, that's it. I'm Eric Grant from Sailrite. Thanks for watching.